1 part A. The sample signal can be expressed to Sn equal to St Ts is equal to 1 over Fs, which is 1 over 0.1. 1 over 10 will be 0.1 s. So we need to substitute T equal to UN is the discrete unit step function. So if we substitute NTE 0.1, 0.1 UN, so it will be 20E 0.01 so as we know, the DTFT of Sn is given by S ECC3852 equal to infinity to infinity and negative GWN. So if we substitute Sn, so it will be like this. Equal to zero to infinity 20 e negative 0.01 that we got up here, e negative GWN. Then we need to simplify. So the 20 will be at the outside. So E negative 0.01 so this is what if we simplify. So after that we will be using the formula of infinite geometric series, which is R modulus R will be less than 1. So the formula is n rho infinity Rn equal to 1 over R. So we will get so in this oh, I'm sorry, and this is the R, so we substitute in this. For part B, the sample signal that we get from above question is Sn equal to 20 E0.01 n. So we need to compute the Fn, the Sn for n1, n2, and n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, and n equal to 3. So for n equal to 0, 0 will be 20 negative 0.01. So it will be 20 0. So go to 20, 6, 1 are 2, so 0 n equal to 1, that's 1 is equal to 20 E negative 0.01 1 20 E negative 0.01. So it will be 19. So for n equal to 2, that's 2. We just need to substitute 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0, 1, 2, 20 E 0.02. So it will be 19.61. Then the last one, n equal to 3, as 3 20 E 0.03 0.03 will be 19.41. So the final result is 4 s equal to 0, 20, s equal to 1, 19.80, s equal to 2, 19.61, and s equal to 3 is 19.41. For the last question of question 1, which is the part C. So the question 1, 4 point of DFT. So the DFT of Sn for DFT for Sn for n equal to 4 is 0 to 3. So x key is equal to n 3 x n e negative j over 2 pi k n over 4. Okay. Okay, since we need S3, so S3 and equal to 0, 3. Negative G 6 by n over 4, because 2 multiply with 3 2 multiply with 3 will be 6. So we call simplify. It will be Sn e negative j 3 by n over 2, because we multiply 3 2. So we got this. So we will substitute S0, S1, S2, S3. So since we need 4 point, zero negative j 3 by 0. So this one is n by 0. 1. So if E negative J pi over 2 because pi over 2 minus J sin pi over 2 will be 0. Negative J will be negative J. So for the E negative J pi, it will be negative 1. I will be skipping this because it's gonna take long. And E negative J pi over 2 is 0 plus J. Okay, so we need to substitute the key unit circle in this. So based on what we got above in the question B, that is 2 E not this one. This is this E. This one is so Q1 plus this one is 19 80 multiply with negative J. So in here, in here we already got from this, which is negative J, plus x2 19.61. So we got in here is negative 1 plus x3 19.41 multiply with J. Multiply with J. So will be negative 19.80 J. 19.61 plus 19 J. So the answer will be 0.339. This is for question C. For question 2A, the impulse response Hn is determined by solving the equation when the input is as n equal to data n. So size to yn is equal to Sn plus 1/4 yn minus 1. So we will divide everything on the right by 2. So we like 1/2 So we need to from the Sn, it will be delta n. So yn we want to find the hash n, so we need to find n equal to 0 until n equal to 2. We find the general formula. So equal to 0 is 0 equal to 1/2 delta 0 plus 1/8 is, this one is 0 minus 1, so it will be negative 1. Since we know that h1 here is equal to 0, because delta n when n is equal to 0 is 0 if n not equal to 0. Since this one is 0, it will be the causality. So h naught will be 1/2. Because this one 1/8 multiply with 0, it will be 0. So we only left with 1/2. Okay, so for n equal to 1, so it will be h1 equal to 1/2 d1 plus 1/8 h naught. So as the same, the d1 will be 0. So there is no here here there is will be 0. So 1/8 h naught h0 will be 1/2. So it will equal to 1/16. So for n equals to 2, h2 is 1/2 d2 delta 2 plus 1/8 h1. So as same as before, the delta 2 will be 0, so 1/8 multiply with 1/60. It will be 1/1 to 1/1, oh, 1/1 to 8. So lastly, the general formula that we got from this is Hn is equal to 1/8 multiply with 1/2. As we know, n equal to 1, 0. So this one will be, the final answer will be is equal to 1/8 and 1/2 u, because is n is greater than 0, so it will be 1. So this is the final answer. Okay, for question 2b, we asked to find the yn for the input yn. For input Sn, super 3 exponential n un. Okay, so the first step is using convolution in time domain. And the second one is using the transform in frequency domain. Okay, so we will start with the time domain first. So since we will use the convolution, this is time domain. Okay, so the system output of yn is the convolution is so we will be substitute HK that we got in the question A, 1 over E, 1 over A, K, 1 over 2, and X and K, which is this from the input 2, 3. Since this one is n minus k, so it will be n minus k. So we will got n equals to k0, and we will be using this form. So HK, we got 1 over 8, K, 1 minus 2. Multiply with the S n minus K 2 per 3, n minus K. So this will be the answer for time domain. So we will move to the frequency domain. Since we are using the Z transform here, so to set plus 1 over 4, set minus 1, okay. So we need to arrange to get the HZ. So we know that H Z is YZ, and it will be 1 over 2 minus 1 over 4 Z minus 1. Okay. So if we simplify by factoring out 2 at here, it will be 1 over 1 Z minus 1 to the Z transform. So it will be as Z transform 2 over 3 Z minus 1. Okay. So we will we have to find the YZ. So YZ is equal to HZ at Z. Okay. So what we got in the previous page, we got the HZ and also Z at Z. We will multiplication it. So we got 1 over 8 Z minus 1 with 1/2 minus 8 per 3 minus 1. Okay, so we will get 1. Over 3 z minus 2. Okay, so this is the YZ output. But it's not simplified, so we need to simplify YZ into the simple terms. So from this we will get we will be using the partial fraction expansion. 1/2 per 3 z minus 1. Okay, so get as we know, A plus B will be 1/2 negative 2 per 3 A plus minus 1. B is 0. So A plus B 1/2. B is 1/2 minus A. So we will be substitute. So negative 2 per 3 A minus 1/8 1/2 1/2 minus A. Okay, so the answer will be, it's gonna take long. So the answer will be 4.7 and for A, and B is negative 1/4.7 negative 1/7. So oh my god. Okay, so since we already got the A and B, so we can substitute it on B. On this, you see what we got. 4.7. transform, so it will be 4 over 7 multiply with 1 over 8 and for the B, we will be inverse into 1 over 7 multiply with 2 over 3 and okay, so the final answer will be yn 4 7 8 and minus 8 with 1 7 multiply with 2 over 3 and so as we know this have like a u and so if n, it will be n more than 0. Okay, so this is the final answer for the frequency domain.